What's up, guys? CW Summoner 51, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite Wrestlemania matches. This is moments. Wrestlemania matches. So, basically, this is going to be a video from the time I was a fan, which is from Mania 22 up to now. Just because those are what I have knowledge about. Like, I've got honorable mentions for the matches that I've gone out of my way to watch that I think are true or that are really spectacular from before I was a fan. So it's basically kind of like what Alex Lorenzo did on the Awesome Lorenzo Bros channel. So go check that out if you aren't subscribed to them. I don't know how you aren't, but so I'm not ranking them. I guess I got them in order from like Mania. It happened from like 22 up to 32. But the honorable mentions, of course, Steamboat Savage. Like the match that from the time you start watching wrestling, you're told is one of the greatest matches of all time. So, of course, you got to check that out as soon as you start watching wrestling. And it is one of the best damn matches ever. But, like, again, it's not one I watched happen live, so it doesn't have that effect on me to where I put it in my top 10 lists. But it is that damn good. TLC from WrestleMania 17. Anytime you put the Hardys, Dudleys, the Edge Christian in the match, it's going to be phenomenal. I don't care. Or any combination of them. It's going to be damn good. TLC at Mania. What people regard as the best Mania of all time. Of course it's going to be phenomenal. And then the Triangle Ladder match from the year prior, WrestleMania 2000. Again, so good. Gives us one of the greatest spots I've ever seen of the Swanton from Jeff onto on the ramp. So good. Okay, whatever. So 22, the match everybody goes to talk about is Edge and Foley, but I'm not gonna that's not my favorite match of the night. My favorite match of that WrestleMania 22 is Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton versus Kurt Angle. Rey Mysterio won. It is such a good triple threat match. Like, it's not even 10 minutes long, but it's so good. Just the story that is told throughout the whole, and then the fact that, like, I think Angle has Rey in an ankle lock and Rey's tapping, but Orton has a chair, and for some reason the ref is, that's the only gripe I have is, like, it's a triple threat match. Why can he not have the chair? But he's got the chair, and, like, the ref's, like, trying to get him out of the ring, so it's, like, distracted. And then Rey, like, Orton does whatever to Angle, Rey wins. It's great. It's awesome. It's such a good triple threat match. 23, Money in the Bank ladder match. Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Matt Hardy, Randy Orton, Edge, Kennedy. Who else is not? I think Booker. Let me look up the full list right now. My apologies. I should have done this before, but for this match being headlined by like so much other than this, and for it to have been this damn good, it's really of course the spot that comes out of this one is the Jeff Hardy leg drop, or not leg, well, just like landing on an Edge, breaking the ladder. So good. So Kennedy, Punk, Orton, Finlay, Matt Hardy, Booker, Jeff Hardy, and Edge. So okay, so it was Finlay. I thought it was Finlay, but of course it was Finlay. One of the reasons I also put this match was the Green Bay Plunge with where Kennedy had Hornswoggle. Duh. But yeah. 24. Everybody loves Shawn and Flair. Great moment. Don't get me wrong. Match. I've got to take it to Edge and Undertaker. It was very good. Very good. just, and then watching it now, I go back and how much more of a Zack Ryder fan I am than I was back then. It means that much more to me that he was involved in the main event of WrestleMania. Seeing the Hype Bros get involved, awesome. I will forever love that because Zack Ryder was involved in the main event of WrestleMania. Something I can hope and pray that will happen again one day, but WWE never will. They never will. 25 and 26 both. Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. 25 definitely more so, even though I do love the Hardys street fight, no DQ thing. You can't deny the greatness that is Taker, Shawn. It's so good. Both of them. Of course, 25, I say more so, is better. Definitely better. But they're both great. And then, like, the whole gap between the two building to the retirement of Shawn. And, like, I was sitting there at 25. Well, not at 25, but watching 25. Well, the WWE.com chat of 25. Like, waiting for Shawn to win it. And then Taker actually winning. And I was just heartbroken. Because I was a big DX guy. Wanted to see Shawn break the streak. Didn't happen. Didn't happen the next year. Which leads me to 27. Taker. Triple H. Again, big DX guy. Watched my boy Shawn not succeed to break the streak 2 years in a row. So what am I doing now? Hoping my boy Hunter can break the streak. No, but these two have a brawl. It's incredible. Taker doesn't even leave on his 2 feet, which is still like one of the most insane things I've seen. This was a redeeming factor of a lackluster WrestleMania, for sure. But yeah. 28. Rock, John Cena. I didn't want to go like full blown 4 straight Taker DX, but at the same, it was great. That match, the Hell in a Cell, was great. But there's something about the spectacle that was John Cena versus The Rock. Like 28 minus 30 is probably the most hyped I've ever been for WrestleMania. Just I'm getting goosebumps and chills remembering how excited I was for WrestleMania 28. Like, the year-long build to the main event. My guy, John Cena, versus the guy that left, The Rock. At the time, that's how it was built, and, like, Cena has said he regrets it, and, like, I feel, like, I'm like, John, why'd you say it now? Like, seeing what he's done. But, it's still a, thing of, what am I trying to say here? It was still the story that was told up until that point. And then the match. I love it. It's on this list for a reason. I really freaking love that match. Like, it is one of the matches. Like, I don't go back and watch all these matches each Mania season, but, like, that's one I do. Ugh, so good. Seeing The Rock full-blown one-on-one match for the first time in, what, like, 8 years at that point? Crazy. That was so fun. Oh, I miss being that excited about WrestleMania. I was so excited about 28. I don't think it'll ever be topped. Of course, like 30, but 29. Taker versus CM Punk. Another kind of, well, pretty much lackluster Mania saved by Taker. Punk, the build of this was incredible. The addition, being able to use the sad passing of Paul Bearer, like, played into it a lot, I guess, because of the whole urn thing and the whole ashes. Like, that set this build up another level, and then, like, just the match went out, delivered, kicked ass. And you know Punk was on that FU level where he was like, I should have been the main event of this Mania. I'm gonna go out and show you guys. And Taker's out there like just putting on Taker matches like he has since like his Dead Man return. Both of those guys went out there, killed it, and made that the match of the night. 30, Triple H versus Daniel Bryan to open the show. There was no better way to open that show. Daniel Bryan, everybody knew he was going to go in, beat Triple H, win the title. Everybody knew it was going to happen. Everybody was excited that it was happening. So, there's a moment where wrestling fans like universally agree. Like the Smarks agree with the children who agree with the women. Like, well, normally children and women are kind of in that same category. But like when the Smarks agree with them, you know you've done something right. And then you really didn't even try to do it right. It just happened to you guys. And you were forced to do it with Daniel Bryan. And that's... I'm so happy we got that moment at Mania 30 with Daniel Bryan, especially like now that he's retired and everything. I'm so happy it's happened. Bryan... It was built up. Well, it started at SummerSlam 2013. Triple H kicked Bryan as soon as he won the title, and Randy Orton cashed in on him. I think that was all we were supposed to see. Well, and then of course him getting buried every time, losing the title matches or losing the title like strip or whatever the next night or whatever. Bryan was never was given time or whatever. So, that. And then him getting all that out, beating Triple H to move on to the triple threat of the night. Such a good feeling. As I said, I don't know if I've ever been as hyped for Mania as 28. But 30, I think, kind of maybe just overs that. Because, like, the network was a thing. Everything was happening and I was getting to watch it. Legally. So, it was exciting. WrestleMania 31. This is a Mania that didn't have like a like a standout match that was like the best. That was like incredible, but like every match was good. And then every moment was, like, extravagant. Like, Bryan winning the Intercontinental title was an awesome moment. Of course, Rollins cashing in. One of the moments of all, best Mania moments of all time. Like, who'd have thought they'd ever done a mid-match cash-in in the main event of Mania? Insane. Like, my favorite match, I'd say, was Cena-Rusev for the pure, like, spectacle of it. Like, Rusev came down to the ring on a freaking tank. It's awesome. And then John Cena, of course, winning the U.S. title. Doing all that. I was very happy about John Cena winning. Because I was not a big Rusev fan at the time. Didn't like Rusev. I really turned around on Rusev, especially Total Divas. Love watching Rusev now. But was not a big fan of Rusev at the time. So I was happy to see John Cena take the belt. 32. AJ Jericho was pretty good. Shane, cool spots. But the match, that was my favorite. The opening ladder match, of course. My boy Zack Ryder grabbed the title. Started off WrestleMania like it was phenomenal. That's why I will never be able to look at 32 as terrible as most fans look at it. WrestleMania 32 was not bad. Mainly because I was on such a high after the start, I didn't care what happened. Roman Reigns could have went out, speared Triple H in 3 seconds and won the title, and I'd have been fine with it. I'd been like, you know what, Mania still works great. What else could have happened? Shane could have beaten Taker, and I mean, I was for Shane beating Taker anyway, but then, you know, what's it called? Yeah, I'd have been fine with Shane beating Taker. What else has happened? I don't know. But that ladder match, fun, great spots. Sami Zayn's like dive through the ladder, insane. The polka dotted ladder for Stardust, awesome. Yeah, those are my favorite WrestleMania matches from the Manias I've been a fan for. So, what are your favorite Mania matches? I'll catch you guys tomorrow.